I am live. Woo! I am the live streaming. Yay! Yeah. Yeah, today we're playing a game called Metal Garden, and I hope that my audio balancing works fine. The problem is that every time I alt tab, the game mutes itself. That's fine. I don't think I'm gonna alt tab too much. Because I'm gonna be playing with controller. It's gonna be really hard to alt tab with controller. Very good. I have more space for my Twitch chat, but yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to start my game. Start a new game. Of us, countless civilizations live through their long ages, though they have attempted every method, the walls and ceilings of a structure remain unbreachable. The path outside has never been found, and in the structures overgrown far reaches, many nomads wander, living off the remains of a battle fought among the many warning stasis and corporations. Yay! Metal Garden. King of Nothing. The smoke engine of your old mech MC076 aftermarket cannon. It's beyond repair, no tools you possess can make it run again. Now I have a knife. Epic. Is that a second knife? Two knives. Ooh. A beacon to let other nomads know there's a mech rummage for scrap here. One's trash and the other one's gold after all. How's the water going uphill? boots, pistol. Store weapon, reload, aim, shoot. Okay. Pirates. They look like pirates. Well, this... Damn. Beneath the soldier, you find a military operations journal. It spans numerous entries, going back many cycles. It begins by listing provisions for several hundred soldiers and marching orders for tremendously long distance mission, and continues by exhaustively describing the travels up through two separate megastructures. Straight. It often remarks on the struggle soldiers are having with controlling their movement as a result of lower gravity in the upper straits, their bodies unused, the lack of gravitational friction. But it also makes note of increased effectiveness of hit less used tactics, such as the unexpected advantage their large bodies gain in melee combat. Unfortunately, the journal cuts off abruptly right in the middle of a supply inventory count before it can imply anything more of a soldier's mission. Damn, they did an inventory count? Oh, they have blades. Oh, fun. And now I have a shotgun. Key. There's a metallic wall here. It cannot be opened. That looks like a leader. Very old-dressed man before he was bleeding out. Even at a cursory glance, you can tell that if his wounds are not treated soon, he will die. Begin treating his wounds. What humiliation, defeated but a step from our goal. Can you imagine? We finally found an exit from the megastructure. Searching a dream of so many civilizations born inside this prison world. Oh, we assembled with all haste. I stood at the helm of a great army of my kingdom, my beloved, and knew the glory was ours. We would find these heavenly fields beyond. An army that's now been collapsed like so many packs of cards, and its great leader recovering. It's all the fault of these damned sales words. See, we had spies inside the Central Cernant mining group, the local industrialists. That's how we knew that. When one of the gate dam projects hit on a hole in the world, it was our time to mobilize. But foolish did I march. The mercenaries they hired broke our lines. And my own men, who were taken prisoner, they turned their swords on me, screaming of my own treachery. The goal. His words fast becoming less and less comprehensible. It is then you notice a key by his body. It's designed comprehensive, proud, royal. Compared to the proud, it's designed plain compared to the proud noble. So he has a key on him, and I'm assuming it's to open the door. From a vast army to an army of nothing. The fallen king, the king of nothing. That's fun. I like that. The neighbors just got more interesting. The neighborhood got more interesting. Perfect. Oh. Damn. There's another mech here. Options. Controls. Game. Oh, that's a sniper. Perfect. Uh, have you finished? Yes, sir. This whole section is rigged to blow. Good. Start packing up. I want to be as far away as possible when it all goes up. Okay, no more weapon time. No more shotgun. Damn. Yep, knew that. My leg is injured, but I'm going quite fast for leg injury. Opens elsewhere, opens from the inside. Ugh. What do you mean opens from the other side? A collection of old magazines and newspapers likely used to pass time by mercenaries and stashed away here to hide them from their superiors. All the papers are many cycles old. The newest issue you can find front lines a retrospective of on the anniversary of CSMG gaining majority control in the running of the Soteria. The article tells how many people of Soteria, as well as most of the CSMG's workforce and leadership, suffer from extremely high UV light sensitive bodies. The same ceiling lights that warm the flesh of other species torch the bodies of those born here. CMSG gained control of Satara on popular support after they promised to dim the ceiling lights as their most important policies. As a result, the layer is unique in it holds permanent mid-tone conditions. We lowered the UV lights. That's great. I think that's to progress the story. Where does the wire go? It goes to that lever. Ow. Leg curty. Oh. That's a cell. Okay, cool. Ow. Okay, never mind. This is a progression thing. Arc. It's hard to know where I'm progressing and where I'm not, and that's fun. There you go, I have no injuries. there's anything secret over. I'm seeing like a square in that direction. I don't think it's anything to do with me. So what is up here? Absolutely nothing. Except for a grenade. Up. Okay, I know now what I'm gonna do. I want to jump down the hole. I want to jump down the hole. Oh look, the bodies have been cleaned up. Epic. I'm jumping down the hole. There's something down there. Oh, they're trying to get me. I don't know if this game has full damage, so I'm gonna play it cautiously. nope, 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 nope. Okay. Damn. Yes. Nope, can't get to that. Keep getting surprised by that. Oh, hi. Epic. Okay. There's a gate here. And hopefully what I came looking for. Yeah! Acquire sniper rifle weapon. Cool. I wanna. How do I? There we go. I wanna go back into the funny dungeon. Oh, ammo. don't get why we're trying to blow up this bridge. It's not meant to be only for them. It's a dinosaur. Yeah. Damn. Let's be up one where you are. I need to find an injury repair station. You have a very accurate shot. That's a tank, and I hear the warless I saw earlier. It goes into the sea. Man. Shoulder injury, faulty ATS, and head injury, no reticle. Interesting. Those are the injuries I have now. Hey. Pop. Damn. Why is this one smaller? Terminology of scale. Repair station, or medical station, whatever. Yay. Boom. Boom. Perfect. I didn't realize I was a guy until I got very close to him. What's over there? Woo! I'm going up in the world. Not sure if that's a good thing yet. Wow. I'm clearly meant to go towards those funds, but I see a cave. I need to go into the cave. Perfect. That's another one. And look, the key. There should be like another guy. Very good. Why is he going into the dome? Whoa. Elevator room key. Medication. Oh, damn. They have animals here. Also, this is a very chaotic mining operation. It's fun. What's going on? I can't make contact with the advanced team. You don't think something happened to them? As if anything could happen to those tough. Nah, it must be the electrical storm overhead. Keep trying. No, it's me. Wow. These pirates are really bad at pirating. I mean, they have no loot on them except for the except for the this is an amazing ragdoll, but we don't have any loot on them except the ammo they need, so I can't loot them. I already heard that creaking, and I'm pretty sure. So those are the part of the military that ran away from the king of nothing. Not just from management, as a part of our ongoing initiative to improve employee health, we've decided to limit the amount of smoke breaks made available per worker. When you like to access the smoke area, you need to apply for the key received on the first office, just up through the elevator. Requires key. I have an elevator room key. Perfect. That's the elevator. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. Left. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. Just move it to the opposite side and then move it back to that side while it's moving again on the platform. The door's locked. Okay, I can't do the thing I did before. Ugh. few seconds. Extending bridge. Key from the office manager. That's funny, the elevator, but it doesn't work. Can I steal the knife? Yes! Smoking area key used. A wasteful hike. Wasteland hike. Yeah, chapters. Pipe bomb. Oh, this fallen mirror. There's the key you find. A curious insertion. An external brain. You have seen spies use to store valuable memories. Might be possible to use a neural interface to connect and briefly browse what's on what this one thought important enough to hide. Yay, connecting. After a short while, after a short query, you find most of the external brain now following fast after Mercenary's own. Of course, connecting to an unknown input is not without danger, even course, but the memories contain the external could have some important information. You are a guardsman, one of many standing in a dark corner of a large concrete hole. The industrial lamps of the room cast their hard shadow on the ground. In its middle, the corporate leaders of Central Sirena mining group. You remember they have been arguing for hours. You are mad, blow it up. The greatest discovery of our age? Consider it, if people start leaving the inner structure, so much of what we have created here will cease in its relevance. Our asset value will plummet and our concern will struggle for mere survival. It is the sensible course to take. We've been granted the opportunity to see ahead of the pack, and we should take whatever actions are necessary to keep it that way. Could we really do that? And what of our conditions? Don't be coy. We can deal with that perfectly well here. We have seen nothing. We know nothing. All that we have acerated is one of our dams wasn't built to hold and broke under pressure. The engineers responsible have been dealt with. Your turn warning signals play over your retinas. They inform you lose a little health. Unfortunately, all you can find on the external brain are more corrupt than that one. I have taken damage. Yeah. Brain damage. Is there anything on the roof? Nope. But it's a quicker way to get up. These are so cool. Oh, there's 3 of them. Well, that one's casting shadows, nice. There's another cave. There's a hidden thing over here. Nope. Looks like it. Are they shooting me from up above? Now I miss so hard. Everywhere I go, I feel like I'm making progress, even though I shouldn't. It's a very small space. They keep trying to get me. I do get scared, but a contract ledger written on a traditional roll paper. It details a pact made between a disaffectioned splinter faction of Ra, Spectrum, and military officers of Central Syrian Mining Group. Cool. Jumps out to you. The heavenly fields await us beyond the structure, and no god to fill our empty stomachs. Damn. I thought that was gonna be a trap, and it was a trap, but yay! Unfortunately. Dam array keel L. Are these gonna be relevant for later? These keys that I got, I don't know where to use them, because I haven't encountered doors I can't unlock yet. Oh, you're just waiting for an ambush. They have to waste mines for some reason. What do they need all this fuel for? We've been carrying for ages. I hear the guys here just got some fresh hardware to patrol the border with. Well, I'm spent. What are we gonna? What they're gonna need to get me is a new back once this is over. I am stumbling across a plot that doesn't involve me. Event. Yeah, it keeps stuff stumbling across areas. I keep trying to do ambushes. Ugh. Okay, there's a lot of her. Good. Why are all the bad guys wearing the trench coats? Oh, hey, I'm back up here. I have both the dumb keys already. I feel like there's a trap somewhere here for me. Damn, they set up a lot of ambushes. Just how many men do they have to keep setting up ambushes for me? That door's locked. Go through an area slowly enough, I can take care of all the mines. There you go. More knife. That's a grenade. The Krakow electricity before your eyes, the control panel has been irreparably damaged. On examining the exposed circuit, the panel more closely, you notice somebody tried to link the lever to the siren warning system. A sloppy piece of work here, but unachievable. But not unachievable. So if someone was to somehow manage to turn that lever on, then the alarm would also go off at the same time. But because of how sloppy that is, I will just get electrocuted. And there you go, alarm. Yep, orcs time. Get injured from my own grenade, what? one needs one more shot before I can... Medkit, whoa! What's that? Opening last message. The general held brief is that there's no such thing as a completely closed structure, completely isolated system. This would violate the laws of thermodynamics that we understand, not to mention create simple energy supply problems. In the case of a megastructure as massive as the one we find ourselves trapped in, therefore, even if the megastructure supports supposed outer walls have always been far too difficult to drill or bomb through, and yes, especially Minister should know the exorbitant cost that drilling even the smallest amount have incurred in the past. The hope of finding a maintenance tunnel or ventilation shaft has at least always been present. And it is exactly one of those passages that we believe we have found. Wow. A mega structure. Makes sense that there's a vent, because there's either the structure is really massive, like half the planet, or there is a way for wind to get in. Oh damn, a mech. I have one more grenade, yay. Oh, there's another? Oh, it's at the top. Wow. Wow, they have a hatch that could have opened Is that a banker? Banker. Oh. Okay, now where? Is it down there? Yeah, it is. Yay. Oh, there's a broken window. Damn it. This is a control room. I has turned the control room on. The HA terminal whirls to life. An endless wall of code cuts across its dusty display. The pure language of machine, line by line, you begin deciphering the message. Current working hour is... The number of operating hour has exceeded the structure of artificial intelligence safety convention. Please contact the maintenance committee for machine ethics this and replace. Okay. No warning, no one. Oh, is that water going up? Damn. A bridge. Yay. A bridge. Am I gonna have to deal with another robot? Oh, that's an interesting drill. Planet surgery. Is this megastructure taking up the whole planet? Is that what is happening in the plot? Because that would be fun. Is that the core Or is that Mars? It's hard to tell. Activist terminal seems to be plugging for data and functions far deeper than the ancient mainframe would ever willingly give up. Open rail module. Structure type counterweight world. A counterweight world is a type of physically smaller oval, much heavier megastructure built within a far larger one. Counterweight worlds were created with the purpose of gravitational binding orbits of planets and other celestial bodies that would find themselves in the way of the outer structure's expansion. Having been created before most of the nearby outer structure, they would restrain and prevent the celestial body from striking the walls or ceiling, thus ensuring the structure's future stability. They were most often built in the very early ages of construction, especially in what we now regard as the former inner solar system. Additionally, like with most other utilitarian yet critical complexes, a large maintenance team would remain inside these structures. The species they were known to seed often had their origins tracked back to well-patterned gene pool. Their biology, best assistance in special tasks of the structure future. However, with the megastructure's expansion past the Kuiper Belt, and with maintenance teams having left the structure, contact with many of those counterweight worlds have been lost. As such, it is very difficult for us to verify their present stability. Oh, damn. So this is Mars. This is Mars, or some other planet, because the Kuiper Belt is a belt in our solar system. So an AI took over the megastructure to do this. The gears that have not been used before you, millions of miles of concrete and steel stretch out, dwarfing giant crimson spheres. You watch as endless tide of hard matter unfolds, one solid strike surface after another, and as the slowest descent of the elevator continues, you begin to glimpse for the first time the true vastness of your escape. Many hours later, the elevator descends to the lowest point and least cornering to a halt. Raging oceans of liquid coolant, the industrial towers holding up the ceiling like mythological giants of ancient tales. Finally prepared to leave the elevator and face an ever strange landscape none of Nonetheless, find the familiar steps of your nomadic wandering, returning the promise engraved in every mile traveled, but seeking itself is the answer. Damn. Damn! I finished the game. So the meadow gardening, it takes up the whole universe. Damn, this game was short. I liked it nonetheless. Damn. I don't know what to think this game. I want to play it on harder with I wanna try at least another playthrough of this because if this was like an hour and 30, I can probably try to explore a bit more. I never tried leaning as well. Leaning it seemed fun, but I never did try it. Why can I pick up a knife in so many areas? I have the mega structure that we're in seems to encompass the whole universe. All these factions trying to escape. That's interesting, to say the least. Back to the king. was the elevator key for? I should have picked random enemies, it would have been more interesting. Apparently if my controller gets interrupted sending an input, it sends the input multiple times. Yeah, I broke a lot of things now. Woo. That's a lot of injuries. Okay, so no ammo for me for now. But we've got gun. Woo. What? I guess this is as far as I can go because the fog seems to get heavier the lower. Why? There we go. Okay. That's fun that the platforms move. I could probably make that if I move it correctly. Move the platform correctly, I could make that, but I'm not going to because that place doesn't seem to have what I need. Door. Completely forgot about that. Ow. You did a jumping shot. Oh yes, more ammo. This is really useful right now. It's like a rock over there. That's what's sticking out of the water that I saw earlier. I have 4 bullets and a lot of snipers in front of me. There's one that's gonna happen behind me. There's one in the bushes right there. And then there's the other one. There's one above me. Next one is here. Okay, epic. Oh, I can use the smaller platform to help me get out of here. Nope, I can't. Damn. Flatlined, woo. It's still attacking me. Okay, they're all gone now for some reason. There's a door there, but is it openable? It is. Opens from the other side. So I need to find a secret area to get into that door. I still don't know what the secret thing in this part of the game is. I still like how the skybox is made of concrete. It's very nice. Concrete. Was that the elevator? Neat. Can I just drop down to the elevator? But how do you get to the elevator? Head injury. Leg injury. Okay, so I can now understand where I'm meant to kind of go. I need to heal the torso and leg injury, so I can run a lot better. Mega structure, yay! Leggy brokey. Cover up there. Okay. Gonna try this again. How do I get into that room? I'm not understanding how I'm meant to get into that room. Head trauma, yay! I'm climbing against the thing. Against the funny machine. No, now I have barely any HP. I think it's time to end my stream here. So, whoever is here, I hope you have a nice day or night or whatever it is, wherever you're at. I shall see you next time, whenever next time is. Woo!